What's up, Mavletic lovers and listeners, and welcome back to another episode of Maverick Postgame. We hope some of you got to see some of our athletics this past week. If not, don't worry, because today we got another full show for you as women's basketball falls short by 2 points in the RMAC title game.
And men's basketball unfortunately lost in the RMAC quarterfinals.
Plus, baseball had a sweeping doubleheader.
And softball demolishes the New Mexico Highlands.
All of that and so much more as we move ahead into this recap-packed episode of Maverick Postgame. So with that being said, I'm your host, Grace Metcalf.
And I'm Samantha Espinoza.
Let's dive into all the game-breaking stats, off-the-wall wins, heartbreaking losses, and in-depth analysis of our CMU athletics. Roll it!
Hello everyone, once again, I'm Samantha Espinoza.
And I am Grace Metcalf. Let's hop right in and take a look at all the Mavtastic action that took place this week here at CMU. It was a heartbreaking finish for the Colorado Mesa women's basketball team Saturday night as the Mavericks saw their RMAC tournament title hopes slip away in a 63-61 loss to UCCS. Despite leading for nearly 39 minutes and holding a commanding 15-point advantage in the second quarter, CMU couldn't hold off the Mountain Lions' late surge. Foul trouble played a key role in the game's turning point. Star forward Olivia Reed-Tyne, who had 18 points and 6 rebounds, was forced to the bench late in the third quarter with her fourth foul. Without her presence on both ends of the floor, the Mavericks struggled to generate offense, allowing UCCS to chip away at the lead. When Reed-Tyne returned to the fourth quarter, she was playing cautiously, and just minutes later, she fouled out with 3 minutes and 5 seconds left in a 57-57 game. From there, UCCS seized the moment. Tournament MVP Amaya Moore-Allen, who poured in 28 points, knocked down a clutch jumper with 41 seconds to go, giving the Mountain Lions a 61-59 lead. CMU fought back with Brooklyn Palmer grabbing her own miss and sinking 2 free throws to tie it at 61. But in the final moments, UCCS found a way. With the shot clock winding down, Maya Wilson off-balanced runner bounced on the rim before falling through with just 2.7 seconds left. The Mavericks had one last chance inbounding to Riley Hayes for a potential game-winning 3, but her shot was just off the mark, sealing the Mountain Lions' upset win. Despite the loss, the Mavericks are still in position to make the NCAA tournament. They entered the weekend ranked number 4 in the South Central region, and with the top 8 teams earning bids, their season is expected to continue. The official bracket will be revealed Sunday night. As a team, the Mavericks shot 39.2% from the field, while UCCS hit 43.1%. CMU held a slight 32-29 rebounding edge, but struggled with turnovers and late-game execution. In addition to Reed-Tyne's 18 points, Palmer contributed 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists, while Michaela Moore added 11 points. Senior Kylie Kravik, playing her final home game, finished with 7 points and 4 assists, breaking her own single-season program record with 182 assists. Both Reed-Tyne and Kravik earned spots on the all-tournament team.
The Colorado Mesa Maverick season likely came to an end Tuesday night, as they fell to Fort Lewis in the RMAC quarterfinals. The number 6 seed Skyhawks pulled off the upset, cruising to an 89-65 win over the third-seeded Mavs at Bronson Arena. Fort Lewis caught fire from deep, knocking 13 three-pointers and using dominant runs in both halves to take control. CMU managed to cut the deficit to 4 early in the second half, but a barrage of threes from the Skyhawks quickly put the game out of reach. As a team, the Mavericks shot just 30% from the field, but held a 41-33 rebounding edge. Ty Allred led with 17 points, Mason Honeyman added 13, and Christopher Speller finished with 9 points and 7 rebounds in his final game at Bronson. For Fort Lewis, Stuart Earhart led all scorers with 23 points, hitting 4 threes and adding 6 steals.
The Colorado Mesa baseball team swept a doubleheader against New Mexico Highlands on Sunday, dominating both games at the Diamond at the Bus Bergman Sports Complex. In Game 1, the Mavericks rolled to a 12-1 win, scoring multiple runs in the first 5 innings. Colby Felix led the offense, going 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs, including a 2-run homer. Ethan Voss earned the win, allowing just 1 run over 4 and 2/3 innings, while Jordan Ellison struck out 4 in relief. Game 2 saw more of the same as CMU took a 10-3 victory. Christos Stefanos drove in 4 runs, highlighted by a 3-run homer. Liam Honstein struck out 6 over 5 innings for the win, while the bullpen allowed just 1 hit the rest of the way. As a team, the Mavericks tallied 22 runs on 25 hits across both games, with the top 4 hitters in Game 2 combining for 8 hits and 6 RBIs. The pitching staff held New Mexico Highlands to just 4 runs on 9 hits over 14 innings, with starters Ethan Voss and Liam Honstein combining for 11 strikeouts. With the wins, Colorado Mesa improves to 10-7 overall and 3-0 in RMAC play.
The Colorado Mesa Mavericks softball team put on an offensive showcase this weekend, completing a 4-game sweep of New Mexico Highlands. They wrapped up in today's dominant fashion with a 2-run rule victories at home. In Game 1, CMU cruised to a 10-1 win behind another stellar outing from Jesslyn Gallegos. She went the distance, allowing just 1 run while striking out 7. The Mavs offense backed her up, scoring all 10 runs over 3 innings, including home runs from Jackie Oster and Camden Haggerty. Game 2 was even more explosive. The Mavericks racked up a season-high 18 runs and 17 hits with Maya Areta. Leading the way, going 3 for 3 with 2 home runs, Presley Christensen took care of business in the circle, allowing just 1 hit in her first complete game of the season. As a team, the Mavericks totaled 28 runs and 26 hits on the day, extending their winning streak to 8. They now sit at 14-8 overall and 12-4 in the RMAC play. Next up, a road trip to Adams State next weekend as they look to keep rolling.
The Colorado Mesa Beach volleyball team kept their home dominance alive, sweeping Central Wyoming twice with back-to-back 5-0 wins at the CMU Beach courts. The Mavericks didn't drop a single set in the doubleheader, holding wrestler pairs to single digits in 14 of the 20 sets played. With the win, CMU improved to 10-2 on the season and extended both their overall winning streak to 6 and their perfect home record to 21-0 in program history. Top pair Grayson Spresser and Ellie Ask, along with undefeated duo Riley Doherty and Lizzie Hood, led the way, while strong performances throughout the lineup secured another dominant day for the Mavs. CMU will now prepare for an intra-squad scrimmage before heading to California and Arizona for a spring break road trip.
The Colorado Mesa Mavericks took an early 4-2 lead but couldn't hold off number 13 Grand Valley State, falling 14-7 in their home opener Thursday at Community Hospital Unity Field. The Lakers responded with 9 straight goals, including 4 in just over 4 minutes to start the second half, seizing control of the game. CMU fought back with a quick 3-goal run late but couldn't close the gap. The Mavericks, now 1-4 after facing 3 straight ranked opponents, will turn their focus to the RMAC play, taking on number 10 Regis next Friday in Denver.
A big day for Colorado Mesa Triathlon as freshman Shantelle Tupaz claimed the individual title to lead the Mavericks to a team victory at the C26 Hub Invitational. Tupaz finished first in the championship wave, edging out Trine University's Grace Huisman by just over 8 seconds. CMU dominated the podium, with freshman Mackenzie Meyer and Mariana Batarse-Duenes placing 3rd and 4th. Junior Nadine Clive also helped seal the win with an 8th place finish. The race featured a unique format combining a 200-yard swim, a 5-mile virtual bike ride, and a 1,000-meter outdoor run. With a strong showing from multiple Mavs, CMU secured the team victory over top Division III programs North Central and Trine.
The Colorado Mesa women's wrestling team wrapped up its season at the National Collegiate Women's Wrestling Championship, highlighted by freshman Lorena Petwa's impressive run to third place finish at 124 pounds. Peseswa was the Mavs' lone All-American, winning 4 straight matches in the consolation bracket, including a victory over second-seeded Montana Delwater of King University. Her only loss of the tournament came to the eventual champion, and she finished her freshman season with a 17-2 record. Despite a tough blood round, where CMU went 1-5, the Mavericks placed with 8 as a team, leading all RMAC and NCWWC regions 8 programs.
The Colorado Mesa women's tennis team fell 7-0 to NCAA Division I Utah Tech on Friday at the Trailblazer tennis courts. Despite the loss, Jade Brillanti and Jane Sturr put up strong fights in singles, each winning a set before ultimately falling in 3 sets. Brillanti took the second set at number 4 singles, but lost 6-1, 2-6, 6-2, while Sturr won the opener at number 6 before dropping a 3-6, 6-2, 6-4 decision. In doubles, Sturr and Catalina Balin-Marin had the most competitive match for CMU, coming up short 6-4 at number 3. With the loss, the Mavericks moved to 6-7 on the season.
The Colorado Mesa men's tennis team split a pair of Pac-West Conference duels against Hawaii's Hilo on Sunday at the Elliott's Tennis Center. The Mavericks, ranked number 27, dropped the first duel 4-3, but bounced back with a 4-2 win in the second. A lineup adjustment proved key, as both Philman Jabin and Roman Payan won their second singles matches after falling in the first. Jabin secured the clinching point with the straight set, with number 3 CMU also dominated double plays, winning the double points in both duels. Henry Scheck and William Lessing took a 6-1 win to a number 1 in the second match, while Pine and Jamison Peffington added 6-3 win at number 3 up next. The Mavericks headed to California for a 6-match spring break road trip from March 15th through the 20th.
Now that we have recapped some of the games, it's time to announce our Maverick of the Week. Our Maverick of the Week goes to Shantelle Tupaz. Tupaz clocked a time of 21 minutes, 22.5 seconds to win the championship waves by 8.3 seconds over Trine University's Grace Huisman. Congratulations, Shantelle, for your outstanding performance. You are our Maverick of the Week. Now it is time for some closing statements. My closing thought is on women's basketball. My heart broke for them after seeing their loss, especially when they were so close. However, they did receive the number 4 seed in the NCAA Division II South Central Regional Tournament and will face Eastern New Mexico in the quarterfinals. The team gathered at the Maverick Center to watch the selection show Sunday night and celebrate reaching the national tournament for the 9th time in program history. Good luck to our Lady Mavs.
My closing thoughts are on how spring break is next week. I can't wait to have a week to relax before continuing with the second half of the semester. Although I will miss having an episode of Maverick Postgame next week, but look forward to seeing how our sports continue to perform when we get back.
Now that we have wrapped up all the action from this week and given our closing thoughts, it is time to close the show. Thank you everyone so much for joining us this week on Maverick Postgame. I've been your host, Grace Metcalf.
And I've been Samantha Espinoza.
Be sure to go check out our channel, 62.2, for more games and updates. We'll catch you next week on an all-new recap-packed episode of Maverick Postgame. Stay safe, Mavs, study hard, go to a game or two, and of course, have yourselves a most amazing day.